Donald Trump has said negotiations with Iran were ongoing and even suggested progress could be clear within 1 or 2 days, while insisting that a U.S. blockade in the Strait of Hormuz remained fully effective. Listen to this.
Ongoing negotiations in Iran and with Iran, and that hasn't stopped. And we could have at least an idea by 1 or 2 days from now, but I think it's going well. The blockade continues to hold 100%. Nothing is getting through our blockade. No oil, no income, no nothing. Nothing's getting through the blockade.
The U.S. Navy implemented a naval blockade on Iranian ports in a direct response to Iran's effective closure and control of the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian ambassador to Moscow on Monday said that Hormuz will be open, but new conditions will be set by Iran and Oman, including a transit fee. The waterway remains a key point of contention alongside the nuclear program. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance earlier in the day had said that the success of any future agreement will depend not on promise alone, but on Washington's ability to verify Tehran's compliance over time. He was speaking to Fox News. Vance stressed that diplomacy remains the preferred path for the U.S. and argued that negotiations with Iran serve American interests, regardless of whether Israel supports the effort. The remarks came amid renewed regional tensions following recent exchanges of fire between Iran and Israeli forces. The two countries on Monday announced they were halting attacks on each other. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu announced that Israel was temporarily holding fire, and this happened hours after Tehran said that it had ceased its military operations against Israel. The two sides traded fire for the first time since the ceasefire was announced in April, marking a major escalation in the tense environment across West Asia. Tehran launched missiles at Israel. This happened on Sunday, saying that the attack was in retaliation for an Israeli strike on Beirut. This marked the first time that Iran attacked Israel for Israel attacking a third country. Israel struck back at Iran, triggering another round of Iranian missiles back towards Israel before Tehran finally announced that it would cease fire, and then eventually Israel also announced the same. Netanyahu reportedly called off further strikes on Iran despite fighter jets being ready on the runway after a warning from US President Donald Trump. According to Axios, Trump cautioned Netanyahu against escalating this war and even suggested that Israel could find itself isolated without US backing if it proceeded with major retaliatory attacks. He told Netanyahu, and I'm quoting here, "Bibi, you better be careful or you will be on your own very soon," quote unquote, US President Donald Trump. Tehran has said that it would attack again if Israel continues strikes in Lebanon, while Netanyahu has warned that Israel would respond with full force if Iran resumes attacks. The Israeli Prime Minister, in a televised address, said that he has told the US President Donald Trump that Israel has a full right to self-defense.
Israel has the full right to self-defense, and we exercise it whenever necessary. I say this to you, dear citizens of Israel, just as I say it with appreciation and respect in my good conversations with my friend, President Trump.
According to Lebanon's health ministry, violence continued in southern Lebanon with an Israeli strike killing 5 people in the city of Tyre. Another strike in the Nabatea district left 7 people dead, while a third attack in Marwanieh killed 2 people. The Israeli military said that it had detected projectiles launched towards Israeli troops operating in southern Lebanon. It said some were intercepted while one landed near soldiers without causing any casualties. The military later reported intercepting a suspicious aerial target that was launched from Yemen, adding that no injuries were reported here either.